Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP. Today I'm going to show you how I make my Chinese BBQ broth. Now we're talking about we're using barbecued meats. We're not making this broth on the barbecue. Anyway, let's get on with it. First thing I've got is a piece of char siu pork that I've purchased from my local supplier. I have got one Peking duck, which I've also got from my supplier. I've got about 250 grams of oyster mushrooms that I will slice up fine in a minute. I've got a couple of bok choy there, and we're going to clean that up real nice and get rid of any of that grit. Alright, so now we've got some more ingredients. A little bit of white pepper, some Zhaojing wine. Don't forget to spill your black pepper all over your bench, otherwise you're not doing it right. We have some star anise. We've got some garlic paste. We've got some scallions or spring onions. They're going to give us a nice fresh flavour, and a cinnamon quill or cinnamon stick as well. We've also got some pre-prepared chicken stock as well. Alright, why don't we start making this soup? So into a nice big large saucepan we're going to add our chicken stock in. I will be adding a little bit more later. We need a little bit more chicken stock than what I've just put in. We're going to add our cinnamon quill straight in like that, and that's just going to help bring these flavours all together. And I'm going to add in a couple of star anise. They can go straight in as well, and it's going to give this stock an incredibly nice flavour. Give it a bit of a couple of shakes of pepper. They can go in, and I'm also going to add in maybe 3 tablespoons of the Zhaojing wine. Alright, that just goes straight in like that. Now, as I said, I'm going to add in another litre of stock, and that's still not going to be enough to make this nice big hearty soup. Alright, in goes our oyster mushrooms. As I said, I've sliced those up nice and thin, just like that. Alright, and we're going to put the bottom parts of our bok choy, which we cleaned and got rid of all that grit. In goes our char siu pork that we've thinly sliced, and all that duck meat that we've taken off the carcass of the bird. And I'm just going to add in a bit of warm water as well, just to top all that off. And because we've added just warm water in there, we're going to put a bit of bouillon powder, a bit of chicken bouillon powder. That's going to go in as well. And we can start bringing this up to the heat nice and slowly. We want everything to cook nice and slow in this dish. In total, it's going to take you around about 2 hours to cook this up. We're going to add in around about 3 or 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. We're going to put the lid on, and we're just going to walk away for a few minutes and let the heat start to happen there. We're going to add in around about the equivalent to 1.5 cloves of garlic with our garlic paste that goes in, and that's going to give us another medicinal purpose with this broth. Now, this broth is really good if you are feeling under the weather. This will pick you up. It will make you feel fantastic. Okay, we're going to add in 2 of the scallions or spring onions. They can go straight in as well. And if you haven't had a Chinese barbecue broth before, you don't know what you're missing. Absolutely fantastic flavour, and as I said, good medicinal qualities. Don't let it boil, just let it simmer like we're doing there. I'm going to put the tops of our bok choy in. That's going to be at around about the 10 to 15 minute mark to go. Alright, so they're not going to take very long to wilt down at all. Just keep giving that a bit of a stir every now and then. Make sure those flavours are getting to know each other really, really well. And keep tasting and see if the salt factor is right for you. I'm adding a little bit more soy. I thought it needed a little bit more salt, and also a little bit more of our chicken bouillon powder. And I use the salt reduced bouillon powder, so we can control how salty this ends up being. We don't want it salty at all. Alright, we've got our noodle ready. That's just a basic egg noodle. We've cooked those according to the instructions on the pack, and now we can basically serve this up. Alright, so what we want to do is bump the camera on the way through. So with the ladle, we're going to make sure each plate gets some of that mushroom, some of the char siu pork, some of the duck, some of that vegetable, and we're just going to finish it off with some thinly sliced spring onion or scallion straight over the top. And how good does that look? I want to see you try and make this one at home. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. And if you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence and should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. But more importantly, if you want to learn how to make nice good, hearty food like this, well, you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I'm off to eat my Chinese barbecue broth, and I will catch you next time. Bye!